I'm James Fleming with Sentinel Accounting. Today, I want to look at an article by Sharon Weiss. It's on dental economics, the website. If you're a dental practice or a dentist, this video is for you. I'll link it below there in the description so you can have access to it. Really, what this article is talking about is an effective compensation system in a dental practice. So since the pandemic, since COVID, we know that inflation has kind of been out of control, and a lot of employees have been wanting more money, more raises, better benefits. When they're not happy, they even ask for more money or they just leave. And this is no different in the dental practice world. So I just wanted to go through this article and give my thoughts, kind of go through what they're looking at as far as a compensation system. Now, number one, we need to understand the importance of a compensation system. And really, this should be viewed as any other set of procedures or any other system that you would have in your dental practice. However, this often generates a lot of stress, a lot of dread. A dental practice obviously really needs its staff to be effective and to be efficient and to have production and to make money. So managing and meeting an employee's expectations and making sure that they're compensated well is really critical for a dental practice to have a thriving, profitable business. Now, one key insight that this article does mention is compensation and recognition are linked together. So employees not only want to be paid fairly, but they also want to feel like they're valued and acknowledged. So let's talk about this compensation system that they have here. A compensation system is going to include all the ways an employee is rewarded and recognized. It needs to feel fair, it needs to be affordable to the dental practice. It needs to support employees socially and support their emotional well-being. So here are the key components. Number one, performance-based raises. Raises should be based on an employee's growth and the employee's contributions, not just an employee's longevity. I agree with this 100%. There's a lot of business owners out there that think if they've only been here a month or 6 months, they don't deserve a raise. Maybe that was true in the past when you could afford to do that. But with the options that employees have now, you've got to make sure that they're taken care of. Inflation is high. There's a lot of competition for employees. They can simply leave and go find another job. So I agree with point number one, really in any industry. They need to be rewarded if they're performing well. Number two, annual review meetings. You want to make sure that you schedule performance and salary conversations at the same time each year, and that you're meeting with each employee at the same time. This is going to cut down on keeping track of dates. This is going to avoid potential rumors and gossip in the office. So number two, I agree with. Number three, you want a financial health check. What does that mean? Well, you want to make sure that your practice's collections have increased before you start determining what type of raises you can give out. A salary pool is also an option. So you can create a salary pool from a percentage of the increase in collections. You also want to make sure that you can give out an evaluation based on job performance, teamwork, and support of the practice goals. That was number 5. Number 6, and this is really for any industry, but you want to make sure that the employee is involved in their self-evaluation. You want to involve employees in evaluating their own performance and have the employee set goals as well. And then finally, number 7, ongoing feedback. It is important for the owners, in this case, the dentists and the dental practice, maybe the manager, if there is one, an office manager, to always be providing feedback to the employees, to communicate with them. give them an opportunity to fix shortcomings or mistakes that they've made. Lack of feedback, lack of communication causes resentment among employees, and it's going to create employees that are not happy and they're not loyal. And then they may actually want more money because they're not happy. They at least want to get paid a lot of money because they're miserable. So I'm recording this in the summer of 2024, and if I do a quick Google news search and look up dental shortage in the United States, I get article after article going through how there's a crisis, there's a shortage. Really going back a few years here. So definitely implementing a system is the first step to trying to correct staffing issues, staff morale. So be sure to check out the article in full. Again, I didn't write the article. The article is by Sharon Weiss, Dental Economics, and it's titled How to Create an Effective Compensation System in Your Dental Practice.